night I dreamt about an old friend, an old friend I lost in time. But time is relative. With love unconscious. Now I remember. No thinking, no right or wrong. No thinking, no good or bad, just you. Bygones, forever, until bygones, bygones, I miss you. And cross fate between your soul and outer space. What's the difference? Why can I be one with you? With the universe and all its powers. Bygones, bygones, forever, until bygones, bygones. I miss you, yes, it's true. Bygones, bygones, I'm everything.
Thank you.
Nice. Sounds good in here. Bygones. Let bygones be bygones.
So how did you come about composing that song, and what's it all about?
Oh, well, so I went to Nashville in January, just meet friends and write songs, and I met a lot of weird people. I stayed at a hostel there, and people coming in and out, doing jobs, and lost souls, staying the night in Nashville, trying to find salvation. And so a lot of the new songs that I wrote were actually written in that hostel there on I think it's 2nd Avenue North, and just talking to people and hearing stories. So yeah, it's a beautiful city, and there are a lot of stories in Nashville, Tennessee, that's for sure.
And what are you doing here in Paris?
Right now I'm playing a show tomorrow. So I come from the Faroe Islands, and we just started flying directly from Faroe Islands to Paris. So I got on a flight, and we're gonna promote the Faroe Islands actually, and try to get French people to come to the Faroes.
Are you having help from the Faroe Islands to help you do this?
Sorry?
Yeah. Are they giving you any help, any funds or whatever?
No, not really for this, no. So this is just, well, I got invited by it's called Visit Faroe Islands. They're promoting the tourist industry in the Faroes, so they invited me. So we're gonna have some traditional Faroese food, and I'm gonna play some songs.
And how do you come about composing? Do you have a typical workflow? Do you compose the guitar riffs first and then slap on lyrics on top of that, or could it be the other way around, or whatever?
It's very, a lot of ways. Sometimes it'll be like turning on a drum machine or something and then just mumbling over it. But usually what I do, if I get an idea, I'll just take out my phone and record it straight away, and then just make up lyrics. And then I'll go back to it like a week after, and then okay, that chorus was actually pretty good. So that actually happened in this song that I just played. I was just mumbling a few words, whatever happens today, and then in the chorus I sang, bygones, bygones. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna use that. So usually I can pick some of my mumbling and write a proper lyric out of that.
And then find the guitar part go with it.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But it varies a lot. I mean, it varies a lot. Sometimes I'll write on guitar, sometimes I'll do stuff on piano, even though I can't really play the piano. But sometimes it's really good to go away from the guitar, actually, when you want to write songs. Or that, for me, it's good, because guitar is my instrument, and I know it so well, and I usually pick it up and I'll do some patterns or play some chords, like stuff that I always do when I pick up a guitar. So sometimes it's good to like play an instrument that you don't really know, just to take you somewhere else. Yeah.
Cool. We saw everyone who came with a couple of guitars. Should we go and see Max?
Let's do it, man.
Eager to ask you the history behind those.
This is paradise, man. This is paradise.
Is this the first time you were at Max Guitar Shop, by the way?
Yeah, it's my first time.
First time.
No, I've been in Paris a couple of times, playing shows, and I went here on a holiday with my girlfriend, doing the stuff that you have to do when in Paris. So now I'm doing like different stuff. I'm eating at weird restaurants and hanging out with you guys, seeing this. Like, look at this. This is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, come on, dude.
What is it?
Here.
This is totally crazy. Like,
What was that you were just showing us just a second ago?
that guitar, because I got introduced to you by my really good friend Tyler.
Yeah.
And he's a big Billy fan. So let's take the fucker down and give my love to Tyler.
So
Why is it called the fucker? How do you know that?
Well, that's what Tyler called Caleb, actually.
Caleb's name on it.
Yeah.
Like we all remember on the YouTube video, like Caleb saying like and joking with Tyler, like, what does it say on the headstock? And Tyler said, it says your name.
I actually think Caleb is a really nice guy. So.
Oh yeah, and he's a nice drummer too. That helps.
Yeah. A lot of good vibes in this, man.
Oh yeah, Billy
I mean,
knows.
that's the feeling that I got when coming in here. It's like I was just overwhelmed by like good vibes.
Yeah.
Like all the history in these guitars, it's overwhelming. Actually, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I think the fact that we know, that we lend them actually to artists who want to play them like on stage, and we try like to preserve that passion that we have, and that's pretty much all about this place, you know. So
Beautiful.
yeah, it's amazing, but we have something that you brought today that attract our passion about guitars, and you have to see that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about thing.
This is my baby.
That's number one.
This is the guitar that I play, and it's an old Strat, and it's actually the first Stratocaster to come to the Faroe Islands, to my home country. I think it's probably like a 65, estimated to 65. The pickups are 63, the neck is 65. Some things have been changed over time,
Of course.
but so the story is there was a missionary from New York who came to the Faroe Islands, wanted to convert the islanders to the baptism religion, and he brought 2 Stratocasters.
That's the best way to do it.
That's the best way to do it. I mean, if I were to convert anybody into anything, I would bring 2 Stratocasters for sure. So he brought this and another, and converted a lot of people. Actually, he succeeded.
Oh yeah.
And so the story is that a good friend of my father's, they were renovating a house in the 80s, and this guitar was lying in a basement, just beat up, in like a cold basement. And so he came down to the basement and he saw the guitar and was like, "Fuck, that's a Stratocaster." and he asked the owner of the house, can I get that guitar? Can I have it? He was like, yeah, I haven't played it for years.
Wow.
And so he took it, and this is like late 80s, and it was not fashion to have like a 60 Strat. That was not cool at the time.
Without EMGs.
So he changed the pickups to like active pickups with like this weird switching system. You could put them out of phase, and he changed the neck to like a horrible, like thin, terrible neck. And my father bought it from this guy because he wanted to visit his girlfriend who lived in another country, so he needed money for the tickets.
Okay.
So my father bought this guitar, and it's always been laying around in his house, but I never really liked it. And that being with the other arm and the other pickup, the other neck and the pickups.
Yeah.
But I borrowed it for a show. And after the show, this guy, the previous owner, came to me and he was like, "Fuck, that's my old guitar. I actually have the original parts at home. So if you want them, you can just swing by and take them." And then it just said, "Oh," and it became this guitar.
It's amazing, and we can see like it was like Fiesta Red originally.
Yeah, so I guess it was first white. So the story I've heard was that it was white, and then the guy who got it was a big Hank Marvin fan.
Ah, yeah.
So he painted it red, and then in the 80s it got painted black. So the wear is actually all mine. So when I got it, it was just totally black.
It's amazing, and even that makes sense because Fender used to, for like the vintage aficionado, they used to put like white underneath red finish, as like the first layer.
Ah, okay.
So that might have been, we don't know, we can't tell now. You played it too much.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So, but it looks like a pink guitar, from a common friend we got. The wear. The wear on it, and he will recognize himself in the video. But it's so you have a show tonight.
Yeah. Because we just started flying from the Faroe Islands to Paris.
Okay.
So we're trying to promote that, actually, getting French people to visit the Faroe Islands.
And maybe it would be good to try in promoting your music,
Yeah, so definitely. I will have like a new single out in November.
Okay.
So I just recorded a new album in Nashville.
Nice.
At Sputnik Sound with Mike Fahey and Vance Powell.
Okay.
And
amazing.
Noah Denny playing the drums. He actually plays bass in Tyler Bryant and the Shakedown.
Yeah.
So he's a man of many
the family
talents.
is alright.
And then there's my really good friend Byron House on bass. He plays with Robert Plant and he's been a session guy playing with
decent guys.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy as well. So I was in good hands, and we spent like I think we recorded for like 4 days, just created good vibes.
Nice.
We're engineering good vibes. That's how I see it. Like that's what I'm trying to do.
So do you think we can like see you touring anytime soon, or
live shows?
Yeah, live shows. Yeah.
Well, you can come see me tonight.
Yeah, everybody. Of course, he's playing at the Purgatoire in Paris, and it's like such a nice restaurant, such a nice place. And is that like an acoustic show you are playing there? Or?
Yeah, it's an acoustic show, so I'll probably just be performing like 3 songs or something because it's part of an event. Like,
oh, cool.
So, but there's Faroese food and traditional Faroese food and
another reason to come. So thank you very much, Benjamin.
Yeah.
We are very, very glad to see like the first one who went it through the customs of Faroe Islands.
Yeah.
There were some back then, but yeah, it's amazing, and you should really follow this guy. He's like one of the most new talented musician I know.
Son of Fortune is
What's your Instagram, YouTube channel?
Son of Fortune. So that's on Facebook and Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram at the moment, that changes. Like it's so strange with the like.
It depends the fashion of the of the year or the fashion of the moment.
Yeah.
But he's part of the family, and he came. We were introduced by your good friend Tyler Bryan, and you know, if Tyler said, "Hey," he sent me a text and he said, "Dude, there is like a fucking badass player, you know, he's in Paris. He has to come to your shop." So I said, you know, your friends are mine. So yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you.
I'm very thankful,
Thank
man.
you,
I'm
you know.
thankful. I'm very thankful.
So see this guy in Paris tonight, or see him next time, you know, in Paris, because
I'll be back. I'll be back
you're
for
going to
sure.
miss that show.
I'll be back for sure. That's for sure.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.